Alright, we're back with round 3 of week 4 of racing. We're going to be doing more pro low percent. We just finished our race between Buddy and Pib. Pib won 2-0 in the end, but because it was exhibition, Buddy will be moving on and Night Harvester, the intended competitor, will be eliminated from the race. We're back this time with a bit more of an interesting situation. Yoshi, unfortunately, won't be able to attend any races in the future, so we're going to be doing an exhibition match between him and Groomp so that, it's fair to Groomp that he doesn't get eliminated and have his competitor not around. Joined by Pib.
Hey again.
Alright, so we're going to be doing pro low percent, what's more, best 2 out of 3. The way low percent works is that you have only your starting health, bombs, and ropes for the game. You can't collect any more. You cannot have any extra passive items. You cannot use any weapons like the shotgun or the plasma cannon. However, you can use what's called environmental items, which are like rocks, skulls, and particularly landmines, which act as an additional bomb during low percent. It's going to be best 2 out of 3 with 15 minutes to either beat Olmec or get as far as possible. So whoever gets further or completes Olmec first within that time allotted will get a point, and once again, best 2 out of 3, so whoever gets 2 points first wins. We're going to be getting started as soon as we possibly can here. Interesting race last round, having our commentator as a racer. It worked-ish?
That was kind of cool.
Kind of a bit, maybe? Yeah, we'll be starting in just about a minute here. Yeah, unfortunately, Yoshi can't actually attend any future races, so we're just going to be doing an exhibition match here, which means Groomp will move on, but we'll see what would have happened had Yoshi not had to be eliminated. We talked it over, and yeah, unfortunately he can't attend anymore in the future due to some circumstances. Should be interesting. I don't know. I think Groomp and Yoshi are kind of similar in skill. I don't know for sure, though.
I don't know if that affects their focus, since it doesn't really matter. Can be a good thing because no pressure, but also...
I really want them to keep going as much as they can. Like, Buddy grabbing the any percent seed was a bit... Like, I get it, though. Buddy's a competitive player, wants to get every chance that he can.
Didn't know he was competitive for any percent, but okay.
Dang, shots fired. Starting, mine's 1-1 for both of our players. Neither of them cheating, that's good.
Yeah, really surprising that they started on 1-1.
Odd. Is the game okay? I think we need to have a recall here. But both are doing 1-2. It's pretty much the same time. Yoshi with a snake pit, which should help him out in the long run.
And bombs, that's the squash. Yeah, I don't think why he wouldn't shake for spells in there.
I don't know. Maybe we're doing some. I mean, if we were doing a racing tournament, I'd be concerned. But I don't think we're actually doing that. So. Why make a racing tournament out of an entirely RNG-based game like The Binding of Isaac or Spelunky? That's crazy.
Seems silly.
And if they did, they should at least seed it. Really, that's the most fair way.
He gets asked quite a lot, but it's just... Nope.
But both are onto 1-4. Yoshi a bit faster than Groomp. So far so good with for both, only using 1 bomb each.
There's a kind of thing in the scrolling level that's just nice, actually. If you have this kind of entrance, you can see that you will be able to go straight down, which A means you know how the level's gonna play out, and B means you actually won't have to deal with the giant spiders, so...
Yep. The Groomp has a rushing water level. Yoshi himself does not have any special levels, so we'll see how that works out. Rushing water can either be a huge asset by opening up the level, or a huge detriment. And then there are, of course, bees. We've been lacking bees during today's races.
Okay, this is just horrible. Because rushing water... Yeah, he dies in the tiki chest.
Dang.
Rushing water bees always means, well, that you just, like, you get screwed at the exit anyway, kinda, so...
Yeah, bees can generate outside the beehive, and because of the openness of the lowest layer in rushing water, bees have a tendency to spawn in, like, hordes.
Yeah, for whatever reason. The beehive is above the rushing water part, you just won't have any fun accessing it.
Alright, Yoshi continuing through 2-3 at this point has a definite lead. Assuming he doesn't die, he should take the victory here, but he is down to 2 health at this point. Now 1 health after that bee gets him.
That was...
It was.
Boomerang, 4 damage bee, giant bee waiting.
Yeah, scary stuff, the queen bee. Can't deal damage to her without spike shoes, so be careful. Low
Let's get another example of the skin is crawling level that's just gonna be straight down, yep.
Yeah, Groom's getting the very nice end of skin is crawling.
Actually, Groomp is in the better spot in this race, as weird as it sounds, because I don't think Yoshi's gonna make this on 1 health, honestly.
It's possible, but primarily the Olmec fight will be a lot more difficult. Bad enemy spawns could lead to bad things, or failed
He
mammoth
goes
jump.
for the mummy, yeah, for the mammoth. Why did I say mummy? For the mammoth jump. Here we are with Groomp having good resources and nice advantage.
Yeah, I believe that was 3-1, so that's the level to beat at this point. However, the dead are restless. You know, that fog... I don't know. I always thought... Do more players have the fog on than don't? Because I personally have the fog off.
I don't even know right now.
For Dead are Restless or the Ghost, there's a fog that appears on the screen. I can't say whether or not it's more frequently used or more frequently not used, but it always seems distracting to me. Regardless, I believe Groomp is on to 2-4? Yeah, 2-4 at this point, so there's a good chance Groomp will be taking the lead from Yoshi, assuming he doesn't have any major mess-ups here. Looks like he's going to use a bomb to speed up his level, which is a solid choice. Hasty backwhip there on a frog, that was kind of impressive.
Yeah, and was needed to be done. He's rolling everywhere. Yoshi.
Not bad skin scrolling here for him, though. Pretty easy. Didn't actually have to go through the spider den, if I'm not mistaken.
I like autos on the ice caves. They normalize the layouts a bit, like...
They give you stuff to stand on, which is, you know, lacking in the ice caves more often than not.
Like, normally when you see an auto at the bottom of the level, it works out and you won't be stuck on one side.
Yeah, it's nice because not only does it give you some space to stand on, but it gives you some space to drop from, too. It usually gives you options and a lot of area to look from. What the ice caves lack, the altar can give you. Anyway, Groomp is pushing the lead to 3-3 at this point, so Yoshi's gonna have to speed himself up if he wants to make an impact.
This is a bomb set to do exactly that.
Yeah, because in situations like this one right here, there's a lot of lacking terrain, and luckily Groomp doesn't have to deal with too much there.
Yoshi almost gets stuck with the piranha set. It's 1 damage and he's able to leave.
Yep. But Groomp is on 3-4, so he's nearing the temple here. We could see a victory from him in a moment.
The idea is for the temple. You just place it safe as it gets.
And as far as races go, this isn't the worst time.
This time into the temple. 30. Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like he's gonna lose his landmine though to the lava. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And has to use a bomb immediately as well.
Ah, that's too bad. That's where his landmine could have helped him out. I don't know why he went to the left there.
Because he really wanted to take a lava bath.
Yeah. Must have been nice and warm. 4-1 is the level to beat now. Yoshi has a chance. He's only 3 levels away at this point now that he's entering 3-2. We'll see what happens to him.
Nice back and forth so far on this one.
Yeah, I bet you Yoshi will take it back. And I can't ever say that a racer's gonna win, especially with all the safe strat failures as of late.
Almost got thrown around there by this. I have no idea what you're talking about. By this Yeti.
Oh man. Yeti's on the bouncing pads. Pretty scary stuff, but
Shopkeeper's on a bouncing pads.
yeah, that's also an issue.
Speaking of bouncing pads, he has some issues with that one. Especially
Of course, the UFO destroys it.
On snow-covered levels where you can barely see them. And
Yeah.
most of the time just can't see them. It's just...
When you
Maybe.
can't see it is when it's most scary, at least for me. But Yoshi ends up dying on 3-4, which means he is not going to take the lead back at this point. Unfortunate for him, but good for Groomp.
I don't like falling platforms on races.
Yeah. Yoshi is back to the mines as Groomp is entering the jungle, so 4-level disadvantage.
They introduce so many risks, like the easiest one is just a mine below you or an UFO below you. If the falling platform passes either of those, then you are just straight up dead.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
Like, they're fine if you just want to go down like 1 floor, but as soon as they pick up so much speed that you can't really see what's happening anymore, they are quite a risk. Groomp goes for the easy black market here with an Awestruck.
Yeah, not a bad choice.
Dream.
I'm kind of hoping he doesn't actually go for low percent health for the sake of races, although this is exhibition, you know.
He's gold already, so why would he?
Yeah, why? Yeah, he's gonna go through the black market. Fairly easy level as long as no orange frogs trigger the shopkeepers. or Cobras,
Yeah, but
or anything, to be honest.
who would do that now?
Who would throw an orange frog at a black market? Like, that just seems crazy. Bonkers stuff, really. But like, Groomp has a chance to make an impact once more. He has, hold on, the timer's a little bit covered up for me. He has just under 7 minutes to actually push his lead further than 4-1.
Yeah, time is not an issue just yet.
And we're barely halfway through these racers, so both of these racers have a chance to beat Olmec within the time allotted. Once they start dying, however, we're going to be reaching what should be some of their last runs. A little bit of fall damage for Groomp, and it's actually going to end up being fatal. He bounces off the edge into the abyss. So he's back to the mines, and this should be one of his last few runs, considering the time is at 6 minutes 30 seconds about.
Enforce. The furthest each has gotten so far.
4-1 is how far Groomp got, and I believe Yoshi made it to 3- either 2 or 1. Can't say for certain.
So he basically just needs to get to the tempo on this one. He's already down to 1 health again though, so...
Yeah,
doesn't
1
look
health
too
is going
bad.
to be an issue. I think Yoshi's playing a bit faster than he needs to.
Yeah, again, like...
Better safe than sorry during races. Distance is more important than speed in a lot of situations. Unless your opponent is, like, pretty much exactly your skill level, which we did see with Bum and Krill.
He dies to
You
the
should be
bee.
safe. Yeah, the bee ends up killing him, so he's back to the mines. Both of our racers on what should be their last run, assuming they don't have any early deaths here.
Could probably reset early once more if you want to.
5 minutes 30 seconds is about the time it takes to complete a low percent run. Although they don't need to complete a run here to take the lead. The lead is only at 4-1. Assuming one of them makes it to 4-2 and the other doesn't, they'll still win. As far as bomb usage goes, that's a pretty good one for Groomp. Ends up avoiding a lot of that jungle level there. Lots of orange frogs too. No black market this time though. Yoshi's slowly catching up in the mines, however. Oh, but just as I say that, onto spikes. Ouch.
Does he have enough time to finish another one?
4 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't really think so. It's enough time
He
to
can
get
get
to the
to the place.
4-2, but not to complete a run. And if his seed is a bit slow, then he won't be able to make it to 4-2. It's really up to whether or not he does this seed and quickly. Because Groomp already has the lead, and Groomp could push the lead even further and make it more difficult for Yoshi. Although Yoshi's going to take an 8% seed, apparently. Okay.
Well, it is insufficient.
Well, it looks like it's going to be going to Groomp this time.
Yeah, you have to go over the tiki traps there if you like it or not.
Yep. And Yoshi's still on his 70% run. At that point, he doesn't have a chance anymore to take this win. This one's more than likely going to Groomp. We're of course going to let the timer run out and let our racers finish up. But the chances of Yoshi being able to get to 4-2 in the time allotted are very low. Not impossible though, with a good enough seed. A really great seed, mind you.
I
really hope he's not actually resetting for any percent at this point. I guess he's going to the main door?
should actually look at the exact numbers, like how much real time is there lost compared to in-game time. A,
That's
into
true.
the tempo, and B, to finish a run. Would be some helpful numbers to know.
Well, looks like Yoshi's just gonna stay at the lobby. Huh.
Oh yeah, he realizes he has no chance.
That's not how things work. You can't just say to go to the next race. We keep going. So despite Yoshi stopping, we're gonna keep going. Keep letting Groomp do his runs here.
Yeah, it's be nice for confidence for him as well if he's able to finish this one. Again, basically 230 into the tempo. Decent time for a race.
Well, the lead has been pushed to 4-2 now by Groomp. Of course, at this point it doesn't matter, but we'll see if he actually completes an Olmec run within the time allotted. I'd like to see him get a really close finish here, because he does have time. He has 2 minutes-ish. Oh, but he's gonna get hit
Well-
by a croc man right after taking fall damage, and that's gonna kill him.
Nice
Looks like we're
finish,
not gonna
S1.
have an Olmec victory. Oof.
Getting rid of all the evidence.
Yeah. Oh, the swamp takes him down. Well, back to the mines for both. I unfortunately doubt that they're going to be able to complete the game with it less than 2 minutes real time.
Well, again, mine's like, even if one racer just says, okay, I give up, it might still, the other racer just wants to continue.
Yeah, giving up is a bit of an iffy thing, because we want all racers to have an opportunity to race for the given time, so that nobody has less time than the other. Because if one racer says, I give up, then the other racer loses that much possible race time, and then the schedule gets shortened as well, so... Concession could be a thing, but I don't really think it's going to be.
If it's mutual, then yeah, we both agree.
Yeah,
Well, but
especially
then-
in this game, because this game can be really demoralizing, especially if you don't know where your opponent is. It's a lack of information, which happens a lot, is going to be a big deal when it comes to giving up, and that'll ruin a lot of races more often than not.
Oh, you will like the what of the second race, right? The exhibition race.
If I'm a bit loud, I'll turn myself down.
I
It
need to
looks
go
like the
through
audio
these.
levels for both Pib and myself are fairly even, but we'll see.
Rooms get through there as good as it gets, basically.
They had a really notable lack of bees this race, I don't know.
Yeah, we should totally get more of them on every level. Fun.
And just as our race is ending, we're going to tell our racers to return to the main door, and we'll start our next race as soon as possible. I guess I'll reiterate that this is an exhibition. Yoshimitsu can't show up for any further races beyond this one, so he's going to be eliminated from this. This is just so that we have something to stream and our racers have an opportunity to race. So congrats to Groomp for getting the farthest distance of 4-2 that round, and we'll go on to the next one in just a moment here. Let's see how this next race goes. I'm hoping that now that these two have warmed up, we'll get some victories in here, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, they have been victories today, yeah.
And hopefully not too many strays to any percent again. Alright, our racers will be starting in about 10 seconds. As always, we're trying to work with delay so that our timer starts around the same time that our racers do, rather. But we can never be perfect when it comes to that. We'll do our best. There we go. Starting over, clean slate. Hopefully they're a little bit less flustered this time around.
That's where you just reset as Groom.
Yeah. Not a huge loss, only a few seconds.
Like 10 seconds was time loss. Of going through the cutscenes. It's actually like 5 seconds in between levels, the level transitioning.
I think it's 4 or 5. I think it's probably more like 4.
Got time
Also,
to delay.
soundtrack's having a hard time. Hopefully that doesn't keep on stopping here.
Oh, 1-2 snake bit again.
Interesting.
Ah.
Also,
Oh,
Yoshi.
there's mobility for this score run, 9 ropes, but he continues the race. But
Yoshi's
he's
going
getting-
offline. He did warn us ahead of time that he might fall offline a few times, but he should reconnect sooner than later here.
See. Then Groomp is already down to 2 ropes.
Yeah, he accidentally used an additional rope. It's so annoying when it happens because you're just like, oh, I should have just held down for a few more seconds.
Oh, he did. I was just wondering earlier if that happens to other people.
Yeah, it does happen. Everybody does it every now and then. It's not like yours might be a controller issue, I think you said. I don't know if you said that, but every now and then you'll tap down too quickly and just place the rope upwards instead of in front of you.
The groove, let me check.
Awkward monkeys
offline.
for Groomp. Actually lost some cash there as opposed to anything else. Good for him.
Yeah, okay, Yoshi just entered chat again. The groove though, so he should be back any moment.
Unfortunately, Groomp's down to 1 rope here.
Go Blizzard is. Well,
See how it goes. I mean, he does have all 4 of his bombs. Yeah, no, you don't need to stop group. You can keep going. We were prepared for this. He should be online in a moment here. It'll basically be sooner than later, otherwise it'll be pretty brutal.
Yeah, I hope Yoshi doesn't come back and somebody's on the ice cream now.
Yeah, this is a really long and extended offline amount of time. I'm kind of hoping he gets online sooner than later. What is wrong with me? I hope he gets online shortly. Because we're currently streaming 1 racer, and that's not very good.
Not really a race, yeah. He's down to 3 balls because of the Tiki Village and 1 rope. This is getting more and more awkward. He basically can't use this rope like anymore at all if he wants to be able to beat Olmec somewhat fast.
Okay, apparently I'm having the issue here, so I'm gonna reload the stream real quick. Hopefully no issues come from that.
Oh, he didn't come back for me either. So...
Yeah, no, this is still offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if Groomp can complete the game before Yoshi gets online.
He's having a pretty slow seat, but...
I don't know if this is on our end. Apparently other people can see it.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh no. We can't see your stream, Yoshi.
That was a nice reaction by Groomp. To react quickly and decide which way to go and then make a somewhat tricky jump actually.
Alright, and supposedly Yoshi is online now, so we're gonna wait a few seconds and then refresh the stream. Hopefully he'll come back in a moment.
The good thing is this is only an exhibition.
Yeah, if this was real races, this would be a massive problem. But Gromp's playing pretty well. He's about to reach the temple himself. I don't think he other than his reset, he hasn't died at all. Alright, I'm gonna refresh the stream one more time and hopefully he comes online.
When is the temple?
Oof. Oh
that
man,
was fun.
I'm getting some framiness on my end. Let me fix that real quick.
Well, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but I guess he used the mine and got through there somehow. Then takes arrow trap damage. And then it's right next to the lava, right next to all the lava, man.
Right,
hey, there's a mummy!
I'm still not seeing Yoshi's stream, so I'm gonna remake the pop-out. Hopefully the actual capture will fix itself immediately. But we're gonna have nothing from Yoshi for a little bit here. Hopefully this doesn't persist later on. I don't know why that's actually happening. I'm assuming it's an issue from Twitch's end. Twitch doesn't always handle this very well, but yeah, he is actually live. That was just an error for me. I'm assuming... No, he's not online for me.
Groomp is on 4-3, 1 health, 2 bombs, 1 rope.
Oh, there we go.
Lots
Live.
of lava.
Okay, we do actually have Yoshi's stream now.
And 3 arrow traps at the 4-3 exit, which also then just get triggered by critter from above falling down. Fun temple layout, but Groomp does get to the Olmec fight.
Yeah, Yoshi, you are online for me again now. That's a bit of a Twitch error that got in the way there. Unfortunately, Groomp is on Olmec at this point, so whatever happened to Yoshi, it's gonna be a bit tough to come back from. He is in the mines, apparently, so...
Has 2 balls, but doesn't use them immediately.
Probably choosing to use them at the end, I'm assuming.
Or not at all. Yeah, not at all.
That also works.
I mean, it introduces more possibilities for Olmec to spawn enemies. You got kinda lucky there. Not really getting any spawns getting through.
But that does go to
victory. That was a nice almost fight. Groomp. Well, we don't know if it would have been an even race.
Well, that was a bit of a technical train wreck, so our apologies for that. Hopefully you stuck around through it. A bit of an issue apparently on Twitch's end. Certain people could see Yoshi's stream, but myself and Pib could not. But that race is going to go to Groomp, of course. This was exhibition regardless. Groomp would have won even if Yoshi ended up winning in this race, so we'll have to see. We're going to set up our next race as soon as possible. We'll have a few less technical difficulties there, and I believe this is no exhibition. This is an actual match going down. We'll have Fat Rat 27 versus Elfshot 85643, and yeah, we'll be back as soon as possible. Thanks for sticking around.